Hello, everybody. My name is Fuller Duck, and welcome to Do Not Take This Cat Home, a visual novel horror game about a cat and you not supposed to taking it home. Um, I have never played this game. I found it on itch.io. Link will be provided in the description below if you feel like going through this journey yourself. Other than that, let's just start the game. You're not having a great day, as usual. Oh, great. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out, but in the middle of your walk it starts to rain. Typical, but maybe this is just a sign that you should have stayed home today? Yeah, you can always try again tomorrow, right? You turn to head home when... Huh? What was that? There were only a few people around on the street. Makes sense due to the increase of missing persons around the area recently. Well, that and the weather. But none of them react to the sound at all. Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward. The ground dampened by the rain makes your steps sound louder and more confident than you actually feel. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the cold, dim light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, is a cat. He's so cute. Oh my god, I love black cats. Huh, should have guessed. Huh, guess that should have been obvious. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. It puts its front paws on the edge of the box and looks up at you. It's so cute. It's so cute. And it definitely knows it. You've never had much of an opinion one way or another about cats before, but if they're all like this one, it's a shock they haven't already found a way to rule the world. You don't think you'd mind bowing down to a feline overlord. You look around the alley with a small frown. Who leaves a cat in a cardboard box these days, anyways? Wouldn't they just jump out and leave the box eventually? The cat doesn't answer you, obviously. It also doesn't do as you suggest and leave the box. It's just looking at you, as if waiting for you to make the next move. See, the title of the game is Do Not Take This Cat Home, and I feel like we should abide by that rule. But I so badly want to take this fucking cat home. But I want to know what happens if we don't take the cat home. But what if we do take the cat home? I'm gonna close my eyes and random pick, I guess, because I no idea. I didn't take the kitty home. With a sigh, you take a decisive step back. As cute as the cat is, you really can't afford to be taking a pet on a whim. Rent's coming up soon, and your job doesn't exactly leave you rolling in dough. You give the cat a sad nod. So, sorry, good luck out here, okay? The poor cat, man! You turn around and leave the cat and the alley behind. Oh god, it's just crying in the distance. Rain's picking up. I'm gonna head home. What? Ending question mark. I am a fool. Oh, I'm not a fool. I'm sorry, kitty. Alright, we're back. We're gonna take the fucking cat home. My own cat is currently being bad. You know what? You reach into the box and pick the cat up, holding it out in front of you. Why not? You're all alone and well, I'm kind of in the same boat myself, so... You bring the cat close. You didn't realize it was shivering until just then, but it slowly bleeds easier as it presses into your chest. Why not stick together, right? At least for a little while. You think a little while will probably be more like a day. You'll be responsible and take it to the shelter tomorrow, but for now, let's get you out of the rain, okay? You stop by a small local pet store for some cat food, then head back home. You live in a modest apartment, one bedroom, one bath, and you living alone in it. So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long, even if it is just a cat. It's fucking weird ass music. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment as it curiously explores the new environment. Leaving the feline to its own devices, you set about making both of you some dinner. You take out the can of cat food and open it with the tab on top. Ah, yes. Fish blend cat food. You put some cat food on a saucer and click your tongue to call the cat over to you. It perks up at your beckoning and rushes over. It looks at the plate of food and completely ignores it. Not hungry, I guess. You try not to let it annoy you. The cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you spent your hard-earned cash on it. It's just a cat, after all. I'll just leave it here if you get hungry later, okay? The cat rubs its body against your legs with a purr. You smile. That's enough of a thanks for you. It follows you into the kitchen as you start on your own dinner. You decide that you've had enough ingredients for a sandwich. Bread toasted, mayo and mustard spread, turkey and cheese and lettuce perfectly placed, tomato. Ow? You wince as you cut your finger on the knife while slicing a tomato. Stupid. You feel a little embarrassed for such a blunder and sigh, tossing the knife onto the cutting board. You're about to head to the bathroom for a bandage when the cat hops up onto the counter. It sniffs at the knife and meows almost pointedly at you. Don't worry, I'm alright. It was just an. You watch as the cat starts to. What is this cat doing? Lick lightly but enthusiastically at the blood on the knife. At your blood. My blood. You're so shocked that by the time you come to your senses, the knife has been completely licked clean. Oh, kitty. The cat sits back, staring at you. You feel uneasy. I feel a little more than uneasy. How about that? Sure, cats are meat-eating predators, but that was a little weird, right? Sure, you're no cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do, right? This cat is evil. Just gonna pick back up with the music. Well, regardless, you're not about to abandon a cat in need while it's still raining outside. Not after all your efforts. I put money into you. You were going to take it to the shelter tomorrow anyways. What's one night of awkwardness? Weird or not, it's just a cat. The rest of the evening, unfortunately, goes downhill from there. Even after covering up your fingers cut with a bandage, the cat keeps trying to lick at the wound. While you're eating your sandwich, while cleaning the kitchen, while trying to watch TV. You gently push it away every time, but you're starting to get worried at the strange behavior. What if it's got a taste for blood and thinks you're food now? You're not too sure what you'll do if it starts to get more aggressive. You keep thinking about the cat food sitting in the corner, untouched. The feisty kitty! Oh, come on, enough already. Oh, oops. You shove it away a little more forcefully this time out of annoyance. You feel bad immediately, but before you can do anything, the cat meows sharply at you and dashes off around the corner and into the hall. You sigh deeply. At this point, you're just worried that it's going to take a bite out of you in your sleep. Maybe a vet will have an idea on how to calm it down? You can only hope. You don't have many other options left other than tossing the cat out in the rain. After finding the number of a local vet, you pick up your landline and... Darkness? Yeah, the lights just went out. That's a good sign. Great, just great. Rain must have knocked out the power. Check your cell phone and find that it's out of batteries. You must have forgotten to charge it before leaving out earlier. The outing had been so spur of the moment that it had no doubt messed with your usual routine. I'm a little dyslexic. You grab a flashlight and turn it on. I don't like this. Yeah, it's way too quiet. It's too quiet. Did the rain stop? But then why did the power go out? You look outside. The sky is pitch black. What time is it? You turn to check the clock. That's a spooky. Oh, it says kill. It says kill. That cat wants to be murdered. The cat sits on top of your digital clock, staring at you. Thinking now, you realize the clock shouldn't be working at all with the power outage, but the numbers are and going completely haywire. The cat stares at you. Still, you'd think it was a statue if you didn't know any better. It's not giving off any indication that it's alive. It's not blinking. It's not even breathing, but it's obvious. There's some spooky old stuff going on there. This isn't normal. You're afraid. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the cat out of your sight. You consider tossing the cat out after all. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think going anywhere near that is a good idea. But as soon as the thought enters your head, you feel a sharp itch to vomit. Its eyes hold you still. Even with your flashlight trained on it, its pupils are round, inky bits. Kitty? The flashlight flickers. Kitty? Kitty, no! Kitty? And the cat is gone. Fear immediately grips your mind. The silence, punctuated with the rapid pumping of your heart, is overwritten as you slowly start to pick up the sound of static all around you. How is the clock working with no power? You don't know why such a question matters at the moment. But even as you feel, but you feel as if having an answer will make sense out of everything that's happened. The order will be, but no answer comes to mind. You back away from the clock, and feels the air itself coils tightly and abruptly in response, like a predator prepared to pounce, but waiting for your next move. But you're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath. But you can't stay still forever, right? Whatever is watching you, you can already feel its impatience. It's too eager. You don't know how you know this, but you can sense it as clearly as if it had whispered. Oh, I don't like child voices in my ears. Yep, right into my ear. Right into my soul. It won't let you wait it out. Not that you could, even if it did. You can't stay here. You have to run. With this thought, a sudden primal instinct awakens within you, making you tail yourself into a hasty burst of movement, of action. But you're still weak from the fused grip on your mind. Your legs tangled together under you in a haste, and you fall to the ground. That was a wet noise. A sharp pain explodes in the center of your foot. At first, you think you've broken your ankle, but something warm and wet trickles down the length of your foot, pooling underneath it. You hear the sound of metal scraping on the tiles after skidding across the floor as if it had been kicked. There's my kitchen knife! Winded from your fall, you look up in a daze and see the object glinting in a strange light coming in from outside. The light pouring in from your now open front door. Thoughts of how, when, who, what in regards to your inexplicably open door screech to a halt. As your brain finally identifies the metallic object you've been staring at. It's your kitchen knife. Yup, there's my kitchen knife. It's still tinted red from your earlier blunder, but that's not right. Wasn't it completely licked clean by the by the cat? You gulp dryly at the pain in your foot. You barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on, instead of resting on your cutting board in the kitchen where you'd left it. You, when you spy something in the darkness just beyond the knife, it spies right back at you. Hi, kitty. A pair of glowing golden eyes come forward as the cat emerges from the shadows into the light from your doorway. Oh, look at you, trotting along. It pads lightly over to the knife as if skipping in delight, and it bends down to lap at the blood dripping from the blade. Yeah, hmm. Don't shush me? Don't just shush into my ear. Stop shushing. Your senses slowly begin to overwhelm you. The chill of the air as it starts to suffocate you under its weight. The sound of your shaky breath discordant against the static now piercing your skull. The dryness on your tongue sweating into your throat. The incomprehensible sight of the strain taking it. Licking away at your kitchen knife. Once again, completely clean. The sound of the blood from the fresh wound on your foot. Blood. Hi, kitty. Golden eyes slide up to you as if in response to a sudden realization. You're hurt. Your foot is bleeding. You're bleeding. Yeah, I'm bleeding, alright. The cat barely moves, shoulders twitching as if just considering the act of pouncing forward. But you're already on your feet and out the door. You run, or rather limp, down the empty street. The sky is black and bleeding red, but there's a strange light emitting from nowhere that casts everything else white. The house, the trees, the road, even you. Everything, except your blood. You could just barely glimpse at the bloody imprints your injured foot leave in the wake as, with your every impact, makes it to the ground. It hurts. It hurts. But you can't stop. You don't stop. Not when the shadows grow around you. Not when you feel a gaze of eyes over you. Not when the road ahead of you is darkened by the long shadow of something behind you. Even then you don't stop running because... Hi, kitty. If that's the cat right there ahead of you, then what the fuck is behind me? Yeah, what in the world is behind me? Oh, I want to look behind me so badly, but I have a feeling I should keep running. I don't think stopping to look behind me is my best action. Let's keep running. I feel like this is also... interesting. How very, very interesting. Ending 0. It begins. Thanks, kitty. The intro... The title screen is a lot more, happy now. Continue. What if I hit continue? Continue what? My demise? I'm walking. Right, of course. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. And you're actually glad that you did? Oh, it's sunny and perfect. Right. That's a huge change from what I was just going through. Yeah, the weather is absolutely perfect today. That's a good sign, right? Maybe your luck is finally starting to turn around. You tentatively allow yourself to feel excited for the possibilities of where you could go, what you could do, or maybe even who you could meet. You're so deep in thought that you almost miss it. On Walt Distant Mew? Huh? What was that? Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a lonely alleyway. The sunlight only just manages to reach down in between the tall buildings on either side. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward, the loose gravel and scattered debris on the ground softening your steps. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the warm, almost ethereal light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, is a cat. I know what you did to me. I know what you're capable of. You evil thing. Guess that should have been obvious. Don't act all cute, you're evil. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. It puts its front paws on the edge of the box and looks up at you. Oh, kitty. It is... cute. Familiar. Right. Then again, it is a cat. Not many different ways for a standard black cat to look after. Listen, all black cats look different. This one sure is cutie, though. Just look. It's not glaring at you or hissing at you for getting this close like other stray cats have in the past. It's just sitting there, patiently, waiting for you to do something. I learned my lesson. We are not taking this cat home. We're not taking this fucking cat home. Sadly, as cute as the cat is. Don't call it a thing. You'd never take this thing home with you. Oh, kitty. You just can't take it home with you. You're a responsible adult. I wouldn't call myself irresponsible. You are, with rent and bills to pay for, not to mention the need to buy food to survive too. There's no way you could care for a cat long term, right? You can barely afford this little outing on your day off. Kitty, stop! You're making me feel bad. Oh, what to do? Let's play with the kitty. You can at least play with him instead of just completely abandoning him. Aw, you just want a little attention, don't you? Oh, he's so happy. The poor thing must be bored sitting in that box all day. You're not too sure. You're not sure much of an interesting companion, but you're willing to give it your best. There's gotta be something you can entertain it with. But what? Listen, it is a stray cat. But even a stray cat deserves a toy. After being out in this alley all alone for God knows how long, you personally think your furry friend deserves something special. I'll be right back, okay? Oh, its little meows are so cute. You quickly leave the alley and rush to the nearby pet store. You browse through all the different toys for cats, which pet stores don't have many toys for cats. It's very annoying. There's so many to choose from. Plush and bright colored and scented with catnip, but you realize most of the toys aren't meant for a cat to play with alone. You can't stay in the alley playing forever. And you can't exactly afford to get another cat as a playmate. Another. That's it. You know exactly what to get it now. After a quick and successful search of the store, you make your purchase and rush back to the alley, eager to show off your find. What did I buy this cat? I'm back! Oh, he's little pose. It's so cute. Oh, his little smile. You're too cute to be evil. The alley feels even gloomier after spending time in direct sunlight. It makes you feel that much prouder of your gift. You skip over to the cat and dig into the store's plastic bag. I've got something for you. What did I buy this cat? The cat leans up, curious at the bag's contents. What did I buy this cat? I pull out my gift to the cat. Oh, it is a cat doll? It's a small cat plushie. The plushie is a light orange cream color with the burnt sepia stripes, making it resemble a tabby cat. The synthetic fur is soft but not unrealistically so, and the large eyes are a pale green more subdued than you would have expected for a toy. There's no denying it's just a plushie, but the thoughtful details still make it almost uncanny to the real thing. This plush looks creepy as shit. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the little stitching mouth. I don't like that his eyes are soulless as fuck. Stop it! Which makes it perfect. A companion for the cat, and one you could actually afford. Win-win. That's not all. You give the plushie... Why is this my hand? You give the plushie a little squeeze and... I don't like that. I hate that, actually. The cat looks unimpressed. Yeah, I would be too, dude. Yeah. Well, you think it's cute. Guess your purchase wasn't so successful after all. Out of options and lower on cash, you awkwardly place the plushie in the box next to the cat. You get up and turn to leave. You're a few steps away when you hear an electronic meow behind you. I hate that. Huh? You turn to see the plushie on the ground next to the box. The cat is watching you closely, staring. I don't want to fuck with this. I hate... We're gonna just leave, okay? We're just gonna turn around and and go. I know what you're capable of, so we're just gonna pack our shit and leave. Ungrateful little monster. You huff an annoyance. You're welcome. Yeah, fuck you! Shaking your head, you turn to leave once again. What the fuck? I'm gonna shout pain lances up your arm. What is happening? Crying out, you grab your arm only for it. Did I just rip my arm off? Did I just ripped my arm off? Arm just falls off. You stare in shock at your severed limb on the ground. Gathering your courage, you turn to look at where your arm had once connected to the rest of the sea. What the fuck? What the fuck? Not what, it's cotton. Am I the plushie? Have I been turned into the plushie? Touching it, the stump doesn't even hurt. That is. Oh, and so the same thing happened with the other arm. I made a mistake. I am being whipped to shreds. You fall when both your legs come to the same nonsensical fate, crying out at the agony that comes and goes like it never happened, as if you're not currently laying on the dirty ground of an alley, limbless. What in the world is going on? You can't make sense of it. You can't think straight. The pain has receded, leaving you with a strangely empty pit in your stomach. Consider you still have a stomach and it wasn't replaced with. As you lay back helpless, still in shock, staring at the sky. Hi, kitty! The cat's face appears in your line of vision. Oh! Kitty! It lunges at your torso and starts biting and clawing into your chest like you're a chew toy. It doesn't hurt anymore. You feel like it should. You're not sure if you're glad it doesn't. Eventually, you feel the cat pull something out of you. What the fuck is that? What are you doing? A small doll does look very familiar. It's hard to tell what that doll is. That's you, isn't it? Is that me? Am I just a doll? The cat hops off you and heads back to the box with the prize. At least you think so. Everything's too dark to tell. Oh, the sleepy kitty. You're so cute. You wake up and find you can't move an inch. You can't look around. You can't even breathe. Though none of those realizations seem to be a problem. All you can see is the face of a familiar-looking cat curled up around you, purring in its sleep. Oh. For some reason, this doesn't bother you. You're not too sure why, you feel like it should. You try to latch on to thoughts in your head that feel like memories of another life, another time, another you. But the thoughts slip away like forgotten dreams. Oh, kitty, who's a good kitty? You're not evil, you're just misunderstood. Oh well, that's fine, isn't it? You're just a doll after all. And a doll's role isn't to have silly thoughts or to remember unimportant things, but to be a companion. Oh, this sleepy kitty. And judging from the cat's contented purring, you seem to be performing your role perfectly. You are filled with an overwhelmingly strong sense of pride at this fact. And so you too feel content. Ending 35. Cotton-headed. What an ending! What the fuck is this? This game is interesting. Okay, we're back again. Once again, we're not taking this fucking cat home. There was more options. Yeah, there's a skip button back here. This time, instead of playing with the cat, we are going to... We're gonna leave the cat. It hurts. You don't think it's a good idea to just get the cat's hopes up of having someone look after it, but if you're not willing to commit, what if it gets attached and somehow tracks you down back to home?
The fuck does that say? Sorry, see you around, I guess. You stand up, the cat watching your every move. Oh, kitty, don't cry! You make it halfway out of the alley when the cat meows almost pitifully at you. Oh, kitty. Oh, it's so sad. I can't. I can't not. Oh, I'm supposed to walk away from him. He's so cute. What kind of monster would you be if you could? You sigh a little and walk back to the cat. Oh, he got so happy. It looks almost hopeful, its tail swishing faster as it leans up a little more towards you, as if eager for your next move. We're going to stay. It's strange. The more you hesitate to leave the alley, the more you find yourself wondering.
What's the point? You'll go where? Do what?
Kitty smiled at the beard. What's the point when you're always doing all of it completely and utterly alone? Even going home to your apartment wouldn't help, would it? One bedroom, one bathroom, and one you living alone in it. It's been like that for so long. So long. Oh, Kitty.
You startle when you feel an impossibly soft paw pressed lightly against your wet cheek. You didn't realize you'd been crying, or that your little breakdown had literally brought you to your knees right in front of the cat's box. You feel slightly embarrassed, but the cat responds as if it can sense your self-deprecating feelings creeping in.
Kitty?
It presses its paw on your cheek 3 times in quick succession, as if trying to slap you out of your melodic state. But they're so light, the slaps feel more like gently and eagerly pets. You can't help but laugh a little. You can't believe I'm having a meltdown in a dirty old alley with a stray cat comforting me. Oh, kitty. You smile and enjoy your gratitude, scratch the cat's chin. Thanks, I'm fine, really. It just happens sometimes. I really do like being alone most of the time. It's the only time I feel comfortable being myself, you know? But even I get lonely every now and then. It's easy to ignore when I'm keeping myself busy. That's why I pushed myself to go out today, I think. Oh, kitty. Maybe I was hoping I'd make a new friend or something. Though I guess that would be a good idea. I doubt someone like me would make for a very good friend to anyone.
Oh, Kitty doesn't like me, self-hating myself.
Okay, maybe I won't go so far as to say that, but you stay, and just talk to the cat about anything that comes to mind. Your isolation, your loneliness, your many fears, your losses, your emptiness. Although, the longer you stay, the smaller that once significant emptiness feels. It's been so long since someone just listened. Your words shift to gentler topics, your hopes, your dreams, happy memories of the past.
What is happening to me?
As you talk, you don't even notice the once
Cold concrete walls of the alley becoming flesh-like, warm and pink.
its softness slowly engulfing the both of you. The sound of your own voice feels hypnotic as it reaches your ears, encouraging you to speak more of the depths of your heart into the open. You give in easily. When you do run out of words, you're not sure how long you've been sitting there, but not knowing doesn't seem to bother you. Still, a strange question enters your mind.
Leave and go home?
You. Why would I want to do that?
Yes, I am. You're too tired to move.
Pouring out your heart and soul has taken surprise toll on you, but you have no regrets. You're so happy. You don't think you ever felt so hurt, so seen. I don't like the music. You lean forward to rest your head on the box. You don't feel the rough cardboard you were expecting. Instead, you find yourself resting on a mass of something. Something soft and slightly
Damp and warm?
so warm. But you can't find it in you to care on what it could be. You're so tired. You close your eyes.
You get the feeling that they'll probably never open again. Oh. Hi, kitty. But as all that but as that all encompassing warmth encases you slowly, completely, you feel nothing but pure contentment. Ending 22. Not alone. Yeah, I'm not alone with these big yellow eyes staring me down, that's for sure. Okay. I'm gonna stop this here. I will play more of this. I actually am enjoying this game, and I find it very interestingly creepy. If you guys like this video, leave a like. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching. Link will be for this game will be in the description below. I am encouraging you guys to play this and take your own path with it. It's interesting, and just heed the warning. Goodbye.